John Osborne here. Let's do the FX Education Outlook for July 25th, 2017. Tomorrow we have the FOMC meeting announcement. They're meeting today and tomorrow, and at 2 o'clock Eastern time we're going to get an announcement on them, which could cause the markets to be a little sluggish before that announcement happens. Now, I said that in yesterday's video, and last night we ended up having quite a bit of activity in the overnight around 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. went up, and a lot of our markets had quite a bit of overnight movement. So we saw quite a bit of activity, considering that we do have that big news coming out, but we do see some of our markets moving in the directions that we had looked for. So anyways, let's go ahead and walk through our markets here. So we've got the first one is the euro pound. In the euro pound, you can see I've drawn in a resistance trend line through here and a consolidation trend line. We are looking bearish here on the 4-hour, but we're still looking neutral on our daily, and we're still looking bullish on our weekly. So let's see if we can break above this and start to move back up again. For the pound US dollar, we still are riding along this support trend line on the daily. You can see we went back up to the Bollinger Band at the top here, and you can see also on this 4-hour, you can see that we're on that line as well. So we're keep going back to retesting this line, but slowly we're working our way back up and walking up this line. So we'll see what happens as we continue to go higher. And this is all after breaking above the previous pivots on the weekly. For the euro US dollar, again, we've had a pretty big up day, but then got pushed all the way back down again. So we ended up with a bit of a doji here. And this doji isn't the right color to be a shooting star, but it is somewhat of a bearish indication. We're going to watch what happens now to see if we'll break down below our target. But we did hit our target on the euro US dollar, and we'll be watching for consolidation here until we get a new direction. For the Aussie US dollar, you can see that we're doing this consolidation here, and we're stuck in this little bit of a channel and moving underneath this old trend line here and retouching it and retesting it. So you can see we have gone up and hit the 200 bar moving average on the weekly. So you can see we are still bullish on our weekly, but this is maybe causing a little bit of hesitation for a bit. So let's see what happens. Maybe we need to go and move this one into our consolidation portfolio. On the bearish side, we've got the US dollar Swissy, and we can see we got a big move back up again after we went down and touched our target. So it was a good time to take our profits there. We are moving back up. We could go back up and retest this previous broken support trend line and see if that will get us back to a continuing in a downtrend here, or if it's actually reversal and we start to move our way back up again. We did go up and hit the high band on the Bollinger Band. So we'll watch what happens there. And we're nearing our target on the dollar loonie as well as on the pound loonie. You can see a little more consolidation here that's happening before we can get through that. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a little more consolidation there. On the pound yen, you can see we did break above this resistance trend line here, and we're working our way on up to get above this previous swing high. The next target we're going to be moving towards would be this 146.276, but this is in our bearish portfolio. We are expecting it to move lower. Maybe we need to reverse our stance now and go back to a bullish one, and then we got this breakthrough here. So we'll keep an eye on this and see if it does break above this previous swing high, and if it does, we'll move to a bullish stance in this market. And the US dollar yen, same thing. We broke through this previous pivot that we had here that was support, and now it's acting as resistance as we go up and retest that. We'll see what happens, but we are anticipating that we'll continue to see a little bit of sluggishness until 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Finally, in our consolidating area, we still have our Kiwi yen, which is moving sideways after doing this nice long run up. So keep an eye on where the markets are up until where we get to 2 p.m. on Wednesday Eastern time, and then watch for some potential moves after that. And until next time, we'll see you after the FOMC announcement. Have a great rest of your day.